Be ready. Start. Admission to the medical courses MBBS and BDS has been consistently a subject of judicial scrutiny and review for more than 3 decades. While this court has enunciated the law and put to rest the controversy arising in relation to one facet of the admission and selection process to the medical courses, because of ingenuity of the authorities involved in the process, even more complex and sophisticated set of questions have come up for consideration of the court with the passage of time. One can hardly find any infirmities, inaccuracies, or impracticalities in the prescribed scheme and notifications in regard to the process of selection and grant of admission. It is the arbitrary and colorable use of power and manipulation in implementation of the schedule, as well as the apparently perverse handling of the process by the concerned persons or the authorities involved in collusion with the students or otherwise, that have rendered the entire admission process faulty and questionable before the courts. It is the admissions granted arbitrarily, discriminately, or in a manner repugnant to the regulations dealing with the subject that have invited judicial catechism. With the passage of time, the quantum of this litigation has increased manifold. Thus, it is both the need of the hour and the demand of justice that this court clarifies its decision and states the principles with greater precision so as to ensure elimination of colorable abuse and arbitrary exercise of power in the process of selection and admission to these professional courses by all concerned. On the above facts, the learned single judge of the High Court of Punjab and Haryana at Chandigarh observed that, according to the respondents, the appellant left the counselling place without appearing before the counselling board. Resultantly, her candidature was not considered for admission to the MBBS course under the ESM category, and the candidate next in merit was given the admission. It was the opinion of the court that it would be too far fetched to accept that the appellant, though was physically present at the time of taking of attendance, thumb impressions, and photography, did not respond to the call for counseling at the relevant time. Further, the court observed that no reason whatsoever could be seen for absence of the appellant at the relevant moment from the record before the court. In view of the fact that the appellant had filed the writ petition within a week of the second counseling, the court accepted the facts averred in the writ petition and directed the respondents to admit the appellant to the MBBS course, while further directing that it would be open for the respondents to see that admission of other students lower in merit is not cancelled, if so permissible and possible under the relevant rules. Upon appeal, the division bench of that court upset the judgment of the learned single judge and held that we find that such directions could not have been issued on the basis of possibilities. In view of the process of counseling, we find that the writ petitioner herself has failed to appear before the counseling board at the relevant time. It is not that she has not got admission. She is pursuing BDS course at Rohtak, whereas the other two candidates are pursuing their courses at PGI Rohtak and Medical College Agroha. At this stage, to disturb the entire admission process would not in the interest of academics when there is no substantive allegation in respect of admission process. The division bench also noticed the contention of the respondents that the appellant was a student of the same college and other candidates were even outstation Thus, it was possible that the appellant was not present when the call for her name was made, maybe due to her negligence or carelessness. The court also observed that since there was no allegation of malafide against any member of the counseling board and there also being no allegations of misconduct and favorism, the conclusion arrived at by the learned single judge was not sustainable in law. The moot question, which falls for consideration of this court in view of the divergent views taken by the single judge and the division bench of the High Court, is whether the decision of the learned single judge is based on inferences or assumptions or whether it was a reasonable conclusion which the court could arrive at in view of the pleading of the parties and the relevant rules in force. Notification for the second counseling was issued on 26th August 2011. The second counseling was to be held for admission to MBBS and BDS courses in government aided medical dental colleges in the state of Haryana on 20th September 2011 in the office of the Director Pandit B.D. Sharma University of Health Sciences PGI Rohtak as per the schedule given therein. Another important aspect which needs to be noticed at this stage is the original merit list which has been produced before us. This merit list relates to the date of first counseling, that is 15th July 2011. According to the respondents, the appellant had been given admission to the BDS course, but in this merit list, the column for signature in front of her name is empty. Thank you.